6:30, but you've brought a storm with you.
I have, unfortunately, yes. Thank you, Victoria. Hello, good evening. Yes, as you've been hearing, some unseasonably stormy weather on its way for tonight. It's happening within a relatively short amount of time, but the winds will be very strong and quite intense for a time, particularly far west of Cornwall, the Isles of Scilly, and that's why we have some amber warnings out and the risk of some possible disruption. So this amber warning area, the Isles of Scilly and Cornwall, here's where we could see the strongest gusts, 65 to 75 miles an hour possible for a time around exposed coasts, but also a yellow warning area, and even within this wider area with gusts of 45 to 55 miles an hour, that could still have an impact. We're expecting the peak of the winds to be between midnight and 3 in the morning, but it's already starting to turn quite breezy out there. Our cameraman Pete is out at Kit Hill at the moment. A lot of cloud out there. It's been quite damp, turning quite misty as well. Already you can see things are blowing around in that breeze. And through tonight we've got a wind shift as this area of low pressure moves across us, so we'll get the wind from various different directions as well. The trees are in full leaf at this time of year, so that's why there is that risk of some possible impact and some disruption. So it is quite unsettled. You can see this large clump of cloud across Ireland, parts of Wales and across parts of southwest of England as well. So this is the area of low pressure that had been named Storm Avert by the Met Office. Avert is a Dutch name, by the way, as the Netherlands Meteorological Institute is part of the storm naming scheme along with the UK and Irish Met Services. So here's the track of the low. This is the low at 1900 tonight, and then at midnight as well. The centre of that low moving close to the Bristol Channel through the night. It does clear away to the east, so the winds will ease throughout tomorrow morning. And then by the time we get to Saturday, it's a bit more settled, but we've got some cool air coming down from the north or northwest across the weekend. But the radar shows some outbreaks of rain, which has already arrived as well. There will be some heavy rain associated with this low pressure through the night as well, but it is mainly the strength of the wind which is expected to have some impact. So these bands of rain coming through, and it is into the early hours of Friday that we're expecting to see these very strong gusts of wind. Temperatures down to around 14 or 15 degrees, but not a pleasant night if you are outside tonight. Do take care. The winds will still be strong for first thing tomorrow morning, gradually easing as that low pressure moves away to the east. We'll have a scattering of showers throughout the day tomorrow, mixed in with some sunny spells. Yes, it will still be quite breezy, and these are when the winds become more northwesterly through tomorrow afternoon. So it will be quite a cool feeling day. Highs of 18 or 19 degrees. The Isles of Scilly then will see things calming down after some fairly intense winds for a time overnight. I think mainly dry. There is just a chance of a shower blowing through here for first thing in the morning, but then these winds will ease. Times of high water for tomorrow: high tide at Plymouth 10:48 and 22:52, and at Portland 11:37 and 23:51. Not too much usable surf for tomorrow, quite messy and quite choppy conditions around the coastline. Now, the inshore waters forecast for tomorrow is quite unusual to see a storm 10 in general, but particularly in July. Just perhaps a storm 10 for a time in the far west, otherwise cyclonic 7 to severe gale 9, becoming more of a west-northwesterly 5 to 7 by the end of the day tomorrow. But there'll be some rain or showers as well, and just moderate or good visibility. So after the storm, we'll continue with some showers through Saturday and Sunday. Still quite breezy, might be a bit settled for a time in the middle part of next week. So finally, a few days of summer by then, hopefully.
Emily, thank you very much.